but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, both feet hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Geek Gauntlet podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. We got a lot to talk about, and I got some ladies on with me who can go over everything that we're talking about today. We'll be talking about Free Comic Book Day, Fallout. We're going to be talking about some X-Men. We can talk about a lot of things going on in the world of geek, and it's good to be back, you guys. We've been off for a little bit, but it's good to be back. All right, let me go ahead and start bringing everyone on first. She is my anime buddy. Let me bring on my girl, Janae. Janae, what's up?
How's it going?
You know, I'm trying to get me a real lifesaver. I went back and priced one of those things for real. Them things high.
This one's just a foam one from Fred Meyer. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to get that one for real. Them real ones, man. Them real ones cost too much. Them things like $500-$600. I ain't got Cat Holler money. I ain't got that money yet. I'm about to get Cat to loan me. Hey, Cat, loan me about $600. I'm going ahead and get me one of them. Anyway, let me go to Kat right now. She is our TikTok and cosplay queen. What's going on, Kat?
Well, first I want to know who's trying to rip you off for $500 on a lightsaber. You can get one way cheaper than that.
Go to Art Sabers. Those things are high. Oh my gosh.
I'll get you a link. I know some people that do them. They're amazing, and they're not $500.
Cool. Your boy need a lightsaber for real. Your boy got to get one. All right. Let me go ahead and bring in our resident streamer. Let me bring my girl Diamond in. Diamond, what's up? What's going on?
What's up, everyone?
What up, Diamond?
All right. We are in business, ladies and gentlemen. We are in business. Today, your boy forgot, so I didn't get a chance to go out. But I know a couple of you ladies did for Free Comic Book Day. Let me start with you, Kat. What did you end up picking up?
Oh, wow. There was a lot of things I picked up. In the comic book world, though, probably the most unique and fun, amazing thing I picked up is, and let me just slide it out of the bag here so y'all can see it, because it's a shiny cover, plus it's in a bag, so it's not going to show up well if I don't take it out. There's a local comic book artist here who has created a comic called Blue Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the cool things about this is it's actually approved by the USSX Lexington Code Authority.
Oh, wow. That
is a decommissioned battleship that has been turned into a naval museum.
That's cool.
And so as you can see here, and I'll kind of open it up here so you can see a little bit more without the glare. It's very kind of Transformers-y, right? We're talking like, boats and ships that turn into, giant mechs. And this was created by, and it's listed as RamosMecha.com. The artist for this one, his name, what is his first name? I know his last name's Ramos. I don't remember his first name.
Mm-hmm.
I have some other art from him, though. You've seen my Baroness photo?
Yeah.
Yes, Juan Carlos Ramos is the artist, and I will get you their information so you can go ahead and put in a link down below for the fans if they want to check this out.
Okay.
They also have another comic out, which they didn't have the comic there, but it is a comic with a character called Virus. Kind of looks a little bit like a I'm blanking on his name. DC Universe, was played by Crixus, had a mask. It's not coming back to me. Fans, help me out here. Who am I talking about here? Ando, help me out. Like you know your people. Like, anyway, I'm sure someone's gonna figure it out and be like, how does this woman not remember his character's name? But yeah, like really, really, these guys are local to the San Antonio area. And like I said, we'll include their links and their stuff down below. I'll get that over to you, William, here in a bit.
Okay.
Now, of course, since we all love talking about, comics, and we've talked plenty about Wonder Woman, I did also get this metal print.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's really
and
cool.
this was actually done And they also have a comic book out as well. I didn't pick up their comics today because we have most of them. But this was from Cosmic Roots Studios, and the artist's name is Wes Hartman. And I will also get that information there. That way, if you guys wanted to get metal prints from them, or if you wanted to get just any other art that they have, you can check them out on their websites and their socials. Now, this is you guys, in some cases, I think on air, you guys have seen my painting of the Mars Attacks versus the Alamo.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same artist.
Awesome.
And print every year for Free Comic Book Day.
That's awesome.
That's
and this is his. Now,
nice.
Yeah. So, and William, I think I sent you a photo of his stuff. He is a officially licensed artist with Marvel, Disney, Wizards of the Coast, WizKids. In addition to this type of art and comic book art, he also has done some like tabletop RPG work. Last year, they launched a really cool tabletop RPG that was Mayan themed. So that was really kind of cool. I'm kind of excited to dig into that. And William, I did send you the photo of that so that we can get everybody our socials.
Okay.
So that way they can if they want to, try and get their hands on one of these before they're gone, you may be able to still get them from his website. And as time goes on, as all of this is becoming a work in progress, you guys are probably going to see a whole lot more of Freddie's art on my walls because I probably have enough that I could have my own like Freddie Lopez art gallery in my house. So yeah, I mean, like I said, we obviously picked up some of the free comics for ourselves, but these were the ones. These kind of stood out. These are ones that were not free. We did pay for these. But like we said, we've talked on the show. My husband's a Navy veteran. Ando, who's normally with us, he's a Navy veteran. And so like this was just a really cool concept. And if you actually go over to the Geek News Now's Instagrams and Facebook pages, you're going to end up seeing a lot more photos in the next couple days. I did get some photos of their display. They actually have a mech built for Blue Ghost that you can see it in its full like Transformer style glory.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Devin,
Hey, what's up, Devin and Chinese
thank you for coming through. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, see if I have. I guess take a quick
Ando,
look
thank you
just
for the
so I haven't
resub.
really
We appreciate you.
To see what else we have, if we have any other good photos here that you can kind of see like the transforming in this one. Give me 1 second here.
And here's what Kat is speaking of.
Yeah, so that is Freddie Lopez. Like we said, he's licensed for all of those titles. Tops, Upper Deck, Star Wars, Marvel, Firefly, Guardians, Ant-Man, Lady Death, Avengers. World of Game Design. They're the ones that did the like I said, it was a Mayan themed tabletop RPG, TTRPG game that we purchased last year actually at Free Comic Book Day. We just haven't had a chance to get a campaign together for it yet. So, and then we will have the socials and the information for the other artists that I talked about down in the description below after this video posts. So. So yeah,
right,
but I mean, it was a fun time. We went to 2 different shops. So.
All right, let's go over to Janae. Janae, what did you end up picking up today?
I just grabbed what I grabbed for my daughter and me, and one is Witches of Brooklyn. I have not read any of these yet, but it looked fun and cute, so we'll see. Maybe not. It's Disney villains, and it got Maleficent.
There we go.
Yeah, I picked up that one too. Yeah.
I grabbed this one for myself, the X-Men one.
Mm-hmm.
So. This one is called Comic Friends Forever. I thought that one was pretty cool. There it goes. I hold it the right way. This one is called Hollow. I'm assuming this is like Sleepy Hollow kind of vibes and like storyline.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Much love to you.
This one is Under the Moon, a Catwoman's Tale. So I'm excited for that one.
There we go.
This one my daughter personally grabbed is this a manga one from Tokyo Pop, which I thought Tokyo Pop was out of business. but it's called BB Miyu, and then the Fox and the Little Tanuki. So we'll see how that is. So that's and then my son grabbed a Ninja Turtle one, a Spidey one, like Spidey and his Amazing Friends from the Disney Channel one, and then a Spider-Man one, and then Young Jedis from also Disney Channel Junior. So he's excited. He fell asleep in the truck for the pictures. So it's a pretty good day.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Janae. Hey, we got a real Sith in the house.
Uh-oh.
We have a Sith Lord in the house. And I don't know if I should let him in or not. He might just cause havoc. I don't know.
I mean, he can't cause more trouble than I do.
Tyler,
Right.
what's up, man? What's going on, Tyler?
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm happy to be here. I mean, looks like I didn't mean to interrupt this ladies' night going on in here. My bad.
I mean,
I was pimping to you guy here. Oh man. Real quick.
Yeah, I see that. Will's just like, I got this here.
I got this. Yeah, I'm pimping. Pimping ain't easy. I'm in Georgia. I'm in Georgia, Devin. I'm in Georgia. Real quick, where's everybody from? Because it's going to let everybody know where everyone's from.
yeah, so I'm from Texas.
I'm also from San Antonio, Texas.
Good old Texas.
Washington State. For
There you
people
go.
that are confused. Ty and I are from both Washington State, from actually the same town.
You gotta say we're the Washingtonians.
The Washingtonians.
I'm in Georgia.
Good old Crackama is what they call it.
I'm in Georgia, and I'm about 2.5 hours away from Atlanta. So,
Tyler,
right.
It's the Palm Springs of Washington. No shush. The billboard hasn't been taken down. It still says that. So
It is the Yak of Vegas. Yak of Vegas. I came in. I hear you were talking about the free comics your kids got, right? Is that what I was hearing?
Yeah. I was disappointed because
is that what I was hearing, Janae?
Yeah.
Awesome, cool. That's good. Did they have fun?
Oh my gosh.
Oh
My
yeah,
son wanted
Tim started early.
Yeah. Like my son's head like exploded. He was just like, I want those robots. I want that.
I
book.
went to
want
the
this."
comic here at Ron's, and I actually went up to Ellensburg. I was racing back down here to get back on because I was like 6, and I'm like, I gotta go.
Hey guys, how's my audio sounding to you guys out there? Sounds okay? Okay. Just want to be sure. Playing around with a new headset, trying to prove a point. People say open back headsets are bad for podcasting, so I figured I'll give them a try. What the hell? And so far everything is good. So we'll find out when I get through it, when everything records. We'll see what it sounds like then. I know the live stream will be fine. So as long as the recording comes through, hey, we good. All right. So did you attend Free Comic Book Day today, Diamond?
I did not. I forgot about that until
Yeah, I forgot about the damn stuff. I started doing stuff around the house, and this time I think Kat mentioned it, and it's like, oh damn.
Exactly. I was like, oh man, I missed it.
I missed it.
Yeah,
And
I
in
think
Yakima,
really early.
Taco Fest.
Right.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, taco fish.
Yes, where I ate like 6 or 7 tacos and had a bunch of different alcohol. That was always fun. Because you can't legitly at Taco Fest, it is almost impossible to find anything that's not alcohol. Like I tried. You can't find anything to drink there. So if you're thirsty after a spicy taco, guess what? Alcohol is your only option.
There you go. There you go.
Nice.
All right.
I'm trying to see the downside here.
Right.
Yeah, for real. All right, let's go ahead and get into the show. First of all, let's talk about X-Men 98. And I know
97.
Janae was
X-Men 98. Like, when did they start a new series?
97. I'm looking at what Shaw put. Shaw put 98. Shaw put 98. So I'm looking at what Shaw made. X-Men 97. I do apologize.
98.
I'm going back. I'm going to the future. Though X-Men
I'm like,
98
wait,
would be cool.
98.
Though it will be kind of cool to see where everybody's up in 98. Let's start with Janae first. I know Janae, you was kind of impressed with the episode because they had your boy in it.
Oh my gosh. Like I love Nightcrawler, and they did him so well. I was just like, this is amazing. I told my husband, because he's not watching it. I was just like, this is the one episode you want to watch, because he has 3 katanas and he's just whirling them around, and him and Wolverine are just badasses in this whole scene. It's like, protect Rogue. That's it.
That's all you had to do was protect Road. That was your job.
Yep. So that was awesome.
That was your one job. Tyler, what did you think about the episode?
Fun. The show keeps proving to be great, and it's cool, and it's actually strangely doing a really interestingly good job at the pacing, because I was worried that the pacing was going to be too quick because it felt very quick in the beginning. However, it's kind of like it ramps us up to, like, when we get to the Genosha, it ramps us up to Genosha, and now we're kind of not necessarily coming down from that like high of Genosha, but we're at a point where we're like, hey, we know that each episode can't be Genosha because oh my god, our fans will die, because like the emotional roller coaster that is just impossible to keep at a level that they have it at. So I think this episode's doing a really cool job at being very keeping us on our seats, but not giving us that level of like overwhelmingness that Genosha gave us.
Kat, what did you think about the episode?
So I have to agree with all of that. So like that was one thing that had me a little worried, is that they were never going to really show what Nightcrawler was capable of. Of course they're really playing into, Silver Fox, Big Daddy, Magneto. I mean, in all the years of X-Men, okay, at least the animated series, Magneto was like this bad guy. He was horrible. He had a horrible haircut, was just an old man, right? Mm-hmm. Now we get X-Men 97, and we have like Silver Fox Magneto. Like, he had his glow up moment after Xavier was gone.
Yeah.
And
Xavier held him back.
Yeah, he was just holding him back, apparently.
To me, my X-Men. No.
Now, the other thing too, though, and kind of to the Genosha point, if you watch really closely, they really did some things with Genosha that I don't know how many people are going to notice. Mm-hmm. So one thing is, you saw a lot of like couples or pairs of people after the attack, when you're only seeing one of the two. Like they were people that were very, very like, you knew they were in the scene, and then later you only see one or the other of them. Mm-hmm. So I think that was really, really kind of amazing way to like also kind of expand on the story without necessarily having to say how tragic it was. And the whole thing where it's really kind of breaking down how these Super Sentinels, so to speak, came to be.
Yeah.
That was really kind of amazing. I don't want to spoil it for too many people that are still trying to get caught up, because I mean the last episode just dropped a few days ago, so I'm trying to give you folks some time to catch up, and because this is going to be spoilers, so you may just want to like la 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 la.
Right.
And here was the one for me, and this is something that I talked about early when we were talking about it, because there was that conflict between the comic and the show, where in the comic you knew that the X-Men knew Xavier was alive.
Yeah.
But we talked about how like the way it was kind of done in 97, it was like, wait a minute, in the comic they were aware.
Yeah.
Why are they kind of portraying it like, as at least Scotty didn't know,
Yeah.
Maybe that's just,
I
see, Tyler's with me, like,
I had a thought, like the princess or whatever took Xavier and like kind of, because she has her own little mind power thingies, like maybe she semi like manipulated him that no
in the comics,
but I mean the show.
Well, because here's the thing, because he was injured. Mm-hmm. So in the comics, she took him because their technology was the only thing that might save him.
Mhm.
So the only thing that I can figure is the way they were kind of
Yeah.
playing it in the series of like where the X-Men didn't know he was alive was because when he left, like they had to make it look like he was dead to explain why he wasn't around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without explaining he went to another
Yeah.
planet, but they
Yeah.
really didn't know if he had recovered or not. But
it does make you laugh a little bit though with the idea, right? That like humanity is having a hard time wrapping their mind around mutants, and mutants are like, we can't bring in that there's aliens either because they're really
Yeah,
not going to be able to handle that.
I just consider that to be a little too much.
Yeah.
Just a little too much. Just a little too much. You know, we dealing with mutants. We
Yeah,
trying to
they
get
already
behind
fear
y'all,
us.
and it's
If
like,
they know we're talking to aliens, oh fuck, we're screwed.
we're screwed, man.
oh, and how did Magneto get his clothes after he escaped?
Right?
Because I'm sorry, we had Magneto
Hey.
in a Speedo.
The power of
Yeah.
magnetism can do anything, okay?
Well, because when he flew off, he just had his speedo.
Yeah,
The power of
he was
magnetism can
Magneto in
do
a Speedo
all.
when he left. And then at some point, like he kind of like landed with.
I
all the
now have clothes.
Yeah, and now I have clothes. Yeah, like
I do
Hold
have
on. I'm gonna use the power of magnetism to vibrate clothes onto my body. Okay,
the fibers
close.
that were left on my body. Like I don't know. Like
He knocked
Exactly.
everybody
I have
out.
summoned
Game.
the metal fabrics out of the air and made them molecules on my body.
But did they do
That's how they
that?
get skin tight.
But Tyler, and you might have to go back. I could swear in the first Secret Wars, he actually did a feat similar. Now, granted, it was a smaller feat, but he created a comb.
Oh no! I here's the thing. Magneto is a very powerful individual, and so this isn't me throwing shade at what he did in the episode. My joke has been since day one of the episode, since like the very first appearance of Magneto in the original.
Oh
X-Men series,
yeah.
is that X-Men's Magneto's power of magnetism seems to be able to just do whatever the fuck they wanted to do, because you'll see him like, I see this, wine barrel, magnetism, it explodes, or I see that stone wall, magnetism, it explodes. When they go to try to save Xavier, he's like, I can vibrate the magnetism in someone's mind, his electrical waves, and communicate through his mind. Okay, you're getting a little out there here. Magnetism can do anything, I guess.
Well,
He
he's
do anything in
bigger
Marvel.
mutant,
It
so-
might be just connected to the morphine grid, and when you're connected to the morphine grid, you can just do whatever the hell you want.
Damn.
Magneto's a Power Ranger. Oh my god!
I do.
Ando said, "What's up, Ty?"
I do have a
Ceiling.
question
That's
though
tough.
for the collective. Okay, so we distinguished Madeline Pryor and Jean Grey. Madeline usually wears her hair down. Jean Grey wears her hair up. So, but
Right.
Jean normally wears her hair down, like out and about and stuff like that. So she wore her hair down for Gambit's funeral, but when she was in her Marvel girl costume, she didn't have her hair up. It's like, okay, but then she's acting like Jean. But it's like, is she Madeline? Did Madeline switch with her? I'm confused on the hair thing because that was the distinction
That's a
originally.
good,
So it's
that's a
like,
good point. Maybe there might be.
because like when she's around Nathan, she says that she really feels more of this connection and pull. But then she says she was really happy when she passed away because she got to see you. So
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I just, for some reason, it makes me laugh. She was happy he passed away.
I know. That's what she said.
I know. You're right.
But that was I just thought it was funny though that during the scene where the car scene, it's like, why didn't Jean just hold on to the steering wheel when and then use just her telekinetics for like the pedals and then just go like that so then she could do other things. I just thought it was funny. Cat invasion.
I mean, it's because she a hoe.
Oh, no, for sure. You know that's
but-
just a given. That's just a given.
My daughter was sitting down watching it with me. She hasn't watched the original X-Men. She's only watched bits and pieces. And so when Rogue was on her tangent, she's like, "What's wrong with her voice? Her voice doesn't sound the same." I was like, "It's the same voice actor. She's just older, so she sounds a lot more gruff." Kind of a thing.
Gruff.
So that's why.
Daughter, hey, see how your voice sounds in 30 years, okay?
Right. Well, I just think it's funny though. Like they tried to get everybody, but like, the Gambit for this one isn't the same Gambit, but he sounds almost perfect. Like it's amazing. But like the original voice of Gambit, like plays in.
He does sound good, yeah.
Like he plays like an I believe I'm trying to remember.
Did you see?
I think he's
voice
Gable's
actor?
voice.
At the Comic-Con panel?
Yes, he wore the midriff shirt and
Crop
everything. I thought that was awesome. He wore the crop top.
I was like, yeah, that's what's up. Do it. Rock that crop top.
What also I'm wondering, because Magneto was trying to save all those Morlocks, at that very end. So it's like he survived. So it's like from what we've seen, they didn't specify whether like those ones that he was sheltering survived or not, which makes me sad because I thought Leech was hilarious and cute. So we'll have to see what happens next.
Well,
but the
Leech, that's the perfect one to talk about too. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, but I was like, okay, does that mean they're survived? What's going on? And then I was just gonna say the Sentinel people freaked me out the whole time. I was like, ew, gross.
Yeah, they're creepy.
So,
they're creepy.
They're very creepy.
All right. Anybody got any more thoughts about X-Men 97?
Other than we are getting close to the end of the season, I'm super excited to see where it goes. At this point in time, the creator that was let go from Marvel, Marvel needs to put out a statement or something, because here's the thing: this guy clearly did a fucking great job. So tell me again why he's not there. You better have some dossier saying that this guy murdered someone or something. Because other than that, like, why is this guy being fired and trashed from Marvel, even though he clearly has put out one of the strongest Marvel productions since MCU has started?
I agree. Real quick before I move on to our next topic, which will be Fallout, I gotta show you guys something that Janae sent me earlier, and get your opinion on it. Janae sent me this.
Hey, there you go.
And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it's like, for some reason I got faith in Serena's goofy ass. I think she might be able to win.
Well, Vader is not wielding a red lightsaber, so what's going on there?
True.
Yeah.
So has she already broken into his soul and he changed it back to blue?
Broken into his soul.
She has used her cute and adorableness to now make him back to the light side.
But I think like I told Janae, she better hurry and finish him, because once the Force show go on, that's about it.
Okay.
That's about it.
I mean, she might be into it. I don't know.
I just want to know if the Imperium Silver Crystal is charging her lightsaber or not, instead of the other crystals. That's what I want to know.
I think this was, like I said, I gotta go Sailor Moon.
Are they the Knights of Moon?
The Knights of Moon?
Be kind of cool.
They become the Knights of Moon?
That'd be kind of cool.
Right.
The Moon Knights. The Moon Knights. Hey.
But to be serious,
there is a Moonlight Knight in the anime.
Yeah.
And he's so torquey.
I'm looking this up now.
The Moonlight Knight.
I want to be.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to our.
He throws a white rose.
let's go ahead and move over to our next topic, which is Fallout. Who watched Fallout?
I did.
What y'all think?
I love it.
It was so good.
As
Well,
someone who
what
knows
happened in it- what-
the bare minimum of the franchise, I had fun.
Yeah.
What what happened in this episode? Because I didn't see it.
Which ones?
Which episode?
I got up to episode 3.
Oh, you got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
up to episode 3, but I don't care about spoilers. What's going on now?
So, do we want to just go over the last 2 episodes?
That's cool.
All right.
Okay.
Now
I'm
let
like,
you
I
take
don't
it.
know if I know what. Yeah, I don't know what episodes.
I know
or
that
what
it
happened
all
in each
kind of
episode.
blends in.
Yeah,
Well, that's why I said
I'm
the
like,
last 2 because that way if we blend them together, we don't feel bad.
Right?
Ah!
I can just say we're going to New Vegas.
Right. Yeah, because the 2 episodes that are fresh in my mind, I can't Lucy, right? And Max made it to Vault 4. And so like Lucy wanted to stay, Max didn't. And she's like, "Oh, just like let's just rest up so we can find the head so that we can save my dad and all that." And like he's like, "I don't know about this." And she was starting to notice weird stuff happening, like mutations or something. Like some people had like eyes, some people had like an extra nose, some people had glowing eyes. And then they gave him his own room, and then he thought this vault living thing was awesome. And then she comes to find out that because this vault will take in surface people, and so like there's surface people celebrations. So she was trying to go with it to one of their celebrations just to see, and then she noticed they were worshiping the lady that she was tracking down, which I can't remember her name right now. So she could get her dad back. And then there was like one level they're like, don't go up there. And so she snuck up there and noticed that they were experimenting on people. And then she's like, what the heck? And there's people in tubes that are cryogenically frozen or whatever. And then come to find out, it's actually the vault people that originally made the vaults were actually like experimenting on people this whole time. So it's just like, whoa. And so like one of the videos shows like it looks like an axolotl monster thing. He's like, oh, that's my great uncle so and so on my mom's side. And so it's like, ew, so the axolotl thing was actually a person that swallowed that dude's head, that she's trying to get the dude's head.
With all the fingers as the mouth?
Right? That was so creepy.
It was gross. It was gross.
It was so gross. But yeah, that was like one of the main things that stood up to me. And so then she was trying to find Max, to convince Max, saying, hey, this isn't really that great of a place. And he's like, oh, but this is awesome. And then they were banishing her.
He was having a good time.
Yeah, he liked caviar and the oysters.
He's eating all the food. He's in the robe. He's just like, yeah, this is nice.
He's like, but they gave me a robe. And they gave me slippers. What do you mean we have to leave?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, though, compared to the life with the Brotherhood.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I do love that, like, when she's going to be excommunicated and he goes to, like, I need to rescue her.
Right?
And, like, he just full on starts beating the shit out of him after they already said, like, we're going to send you out with supplies and everything. And he's like, I'm going to stop this.
She's like, the surface for you. You know?
Yeah. And, that was funny. I like how she's just like, you get that
let's
back.
go.
You need it.
Oh.
Yeah, but she's like, you give that core back. They need it. But then I can't use my armor. She's like, I don't care if you have the armor or not. You're cool. He's like, fine. And then so he tosses back down. But I just like the lady saying, thank you.
He learned that the real armor was inside of us all along.
right?
I definitely gotta get caught up and check this episode
Yeah, it's
out.
really good. Like I
do like that his
really enjoyed it.
I do like that his buddy, well, not really his buddy, but his other Brotherhood of Steel guy becomes a ghoul.
Right?
Well, so I'm not sure if he's actually just a regular ghoul or if it's the super ghoul serum.
He's something, but he's
yeah. Which that was where it like, oh, Ryan, when they meet up with the buddy and they find him at the radio station. And of course she's so confused because he's like, "Oh, here, take this one and get out of here. And I'm gonna take this one and buy you some time." And she's like, "But I thought the Brotherhood were the good guys." They're like, it's complicated. Like, you know.
Yeah. They're not bad guys, but they're not good guys either.
Next, I'm about to
They
get caught
kind of
up.
just exist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch up with you guys.
But yeah, like because I know Shaw said that season 2 is greenlit. It's like I need season 2 because it ended and it's like, oh!
Yeah, season 1 ends
more.
with two great. Season 1 ends with two great things leading into. One is the fact that we do get the view of New Vegas, which everyone say the other big thing is seeing that Deathclaw skull.
Mm-hmm.
So people were like, "Oh, the Deathclaw," you know. So being able to see the Deathclaw skull was probably a big get people excited.
Cool. Anybody got anything else on Fallout before we move over?
Well,
still haven't
as
addressed
residents of Yakima, to what's his face?
Yeah. Kyle McLaughlin.
What did you say? Janae, what did you say in the chat that your husband said?
Again. He's not allowed back in Yakima again. But he plays he's an amazing actor. But in that last scene that he's in, he makes you hate him so much, and you're like, stay away.
And
You're
so
not allowed back here.
For those of you that are not sure what they're talking about, it's when we find out that her father was responsible for bombing Shady Springs.
Yeah.
And so she ends up meeting up with, help me out with her name, guys, because apparently I'm really bad with names tonight.
Lucy?
Moldaver.
Or you don't know.
Yeah, Moldaver.
They meet up at where she's at.
What's up, bro?
And one thing that had kind of come up
Welcome to the
throughout
stream.
some of the lore that they talked about through the show was that Shady Springs didn't seem to have a radiation level, which meant whatever destroyed it wasn't the original nukes. And you find out that Shady
the
Springs
bombs
was actually, what's that?
Recent too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you find out that this was actually a community of people that had been on the surface, and they were thriving. And because they were thriving, that didn't bode well for the vault, because everything that they sold people on to get the money for the vault, is completely gone if people come out and find that there are thriving communities.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it gets a little darker turn, because that is true and that is very part of it. But the fact that Yakima, you can't say his name, he forgot to say his name, but essentially the father guy, when his wife goes there and takes his kids from him, he wants to he's so upset that he doesn't want them to go there, so he bombs it out of spite, out of pettiness, out of anger and frustration. So it's not even necessarily something, I mean, in the bigger picture, it probably does need to be because the vaults want to see that stuff happen, but he really just did it out of pettiness because he wanted to say fuck you to his wife, and just That's what it was. He 100% wanted to say he was so pissed off at his wife for going up there because his words are like, when the second your mom took you out of the vault, she died. She was dead to me. And so she wanted to stay there. And so he was very much like, yeah, I'm going to bomb this thriving place that your mom thought she could go to. I'm going to take you away from there and I'm going to bomb that place. Your mom and everyone there dies. And it's like, oh yeah, now we see why he's awful, because we also see Lucy's mom as a zombie ghoul, whatever, at that table because we see her mutilated from the bombing.
Yeah.
So he's awful.
All right. Let's move on over real quick. Who watched Star Trek Discovery this week?
I'm not had a chance.
Hold on. I think I did. Hold on.
Mr. Busy Cat, you might not have.
I don't rule that out either. Hold on.
It's the episode after the time bug.
After time bug. Okay, no, I only got 2 time bug.
Okay, so yeah, we're like 1 or 2 episodes past time bug now.
Okay, yeah, then I'm behind.
Okay, it's good. I'll just say that. I'll just say it's good.
Good.
What?
Oh, you can totally give me spoilers. I don't care.
I honestly can't tell you everything because I don't know which episodes bleed into which episode, so they're gonna merge in my head a little bit. I just know that the show is still banging. Again, I think I said this earlier at the beginning when the season first kicked off, is that they know that they're going to be canceled, so they're pulling out all the stops. They're going to make sure that every episode slaps in every possible way, kind of to give Paramount a big middle finger for giving them the axe.
Of course, they'll pull out all the stops. You know, go for what you know. It's your last run. Go for what you know. All right.
What are they going to do? Fire us for doing everything right?
Exactly. All right. Let's go ahead and move in some of the news and rumors that we have here. I think, as Janae already speculated, Fallout has been renewed for season 2 at Prime Video. Here we go. Invincible has been renewed for the 4th and 5th season. Voice work for 3 already done.
I was like, we'll see that in 12 years from now.
Exactly. I don't know how I feel about this. The Wonder Man series has wrapped filming. I've never been a Wonder Man guy. Never
Is
ever.
it live action or is it like a TV, like a cartoon?
I thought it was live action.
I don't know.
And I don't know if you can do Wonder Man live action.
You could, easily could.
Is he that interesting of a character for his own show, though?
In this day and age, yes, because I know exactly what they're going to try and do with him. If they're smart, I know what they're going to do with him. For those of you who don't know too much about Wonder Man, a lot of his backstory and origin is a dude who is a superpowered individual who really cares about his image. And he cares a lot about how he's seen in society. He loves the high life of celebrity lifestyle. And like the idea of having a character who wants to be very similar, not quite the same, but very similar to like Booster Gold in DC.
That's what I was going to say, sound like Booster.
Yeah, I'm like, this is a character who's like, I'm a superhero. You guys should love me because I'm badass. And if people don't love him, he's like, whoa, wait, why don't people love me? Hold on, I gotta find out what's going on here. He was often in the West Coast Avengers where Hawkeye led the team. So like, he's just a dude that's very strong, very powerful. Your Wonder Bread guy. There you go.
You cannot. Thank you for coming.
I think he could be fun. I know at one point in time, and as far as I know, that went out the door, and I don't think it's the direction they're going to go. But at one point in time, they were looking at Nathan Fillion to play him, and I think that would have been a perfect role because Nathan Fillion would basically just be kind of playing Captain Hammer over again in my eyes. That's what Wonder Man would have been Captain Hammer, if you guys remember from Dr. Horrible Sing-Along blog. I don't know. I think it just would have been a fun. Like, I don't necessarily know if it's going to be any storyline wise where it's like, oh, this is going to be a super emotional, super impactful, dramatic storyline, as much as it might have been more like the She-Hulk style, where you're just going to kind of have a more casual, fun play and kind of go at it. And which kind of Marvel might need a little bit right now because they keep building and building and building and building and building, and it's hard. You're hitting the ceiling every time, so you have to keep breaking that glass ceiling, and it makes it hard to keep doing these movies. So if you can put something that's a little more low level, low effort, we can kind of have some fun with it. You don't have to have the end of the world in a production. So there's potential. I don't know if it'll be good, but there's potential.
I'm about to say, like, my only knowledge of this Wonder Man is from Ultimate Alliance. It was like,
yeah.
That's the only knowledge I have.
Yeah.
It was like NPC.
I don't even remember how he got his powers. I really don't. I just know he's a super powered individual that often why he was over in West Coast is because he was in LA. He was in Hollywood. He was doing like commercials. He was doing movies. He was the Elvis Presley of superheroes on the West Coast because he was like, yeah, look at me, guys. I can do it all. I am the Wonder Man. Like,
he got his superpowers from an acting accident.
Right? Exactly. I mean, to be fair, I mean, not that he's this far of it, but in this day and age, if you can find an actor that's very similar to Ryan Reynolds and put them in the role of Wonder Man, you could do some golden stuff with that.
Man, it's like I don't know, because I just want to see how they do this, how they incorporate this. You saw him in Avengers. You saw him in cartoon wise in one of the Avengers series. You saw him there. He was Simon Williams then. So I don't know. I've just the dude. He can't fly on his own. He's got jetpacks on his waist. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what they do with them. There is a Marvel casting rumor going on. Picks 1 and 2. Here's the first one. And again, this is just rumor and speculation. I don't want to get sued. Rumor and speculation.
The fact that they can't seem to figure out the Fantastic Four, like, whatever. Like, you can say whatever you want until I actually see a movie that's decent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until that movie comes out, I'm not going to judge it. I'm not going to sit here. I think that there's potential for it. There's a lot of different storylines that could go with it. Hell, I could easily see them do the whole movie not connected to the MCU, and then somehow at the very end of the cutscene, fucking Reed Richards is playing around with the tech and zaps him into the new universe, and that's what kicks off the secret wars or whatever, because multiverse is now colliding on each other because Reed pressed a button and now everything's ruined because Reed is so intelligent that he fucks up everything anyway. So like, I mean, like, here's the thing: Pedro Pascal is a lovable character. So the fact that they're making him be Reed Richards, great. Because Reed Richards is not a lovable character.
Leave Reed alone. Why are you messing with Reed?
Reed is not a lovable character.
Leave Reed alone. Let Reed live.
Reed is so intelligent that 9 times out of 10 in other multiverses, he's the bad guy.
I mean, I'm just saying, he got Sue.
Okay, Sue, who keeps jumping over between him and Namor, both abusive relationships. Sue needs to stand on her own and stop being in shitty relationships. Sue, aim higher, girl. Come on.
So now you got to ask the question. If all you ladies out there, I ain't trying to be disrespectful.
Does that mean slow too?
If all you ladies out there, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to ask a question and get a solid answer. Who's the biggest hoe, Jean or Sue?
Jean.
Oh, Jean. Oh, I guess I'm sorry.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to ask a question.
Well,
I'm going to give credit.
I love Jean, but like even her clone's a hoe.
Hey, you be nice to Madeline, okay? Madeline's great. I love Madeline.
Oh man.
She's
no,
been
let me
one of
tell
the
you.
best leaders of the X-Men ever. She's one of the best leaders of the X-Men that they've ever had.
Oh.
You just
Well,
like
She's great.
goblin
She's great.
queen.
No, I think though the problem with yours was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was
I
about to
said
say.
you like a goblin queen outfit.
I was about to say. With the Genosha art starting, we should be getting full power Storm back soon.
Oh yeah, she
She kind of made a comeback.
Yeah, she's making a because
We've already seen her in her new outfit.
So
She on point with the new outfit.
She kind of did a magical curl
she
transformation.
did. She did a match girl back into that original costume.
She did a Sailor Scout chain. She did.
Oh my
No,
goodness!
I was just gonna say with Jean comparing Jean and Sue. Jean is actively like, Logan, you're a big hunky man, and I want to ride you. And Scotty, you're my safe, whatever, muscular hunky boy. I love you, but I'm gonna keep jumping in between. Sue is like the fucking sheltered child who can't get out of being an abusive relationship because she'll stay with Reed, and Reed will be a fucking egotistical asshole. And she's like, I don't want to be with an egotistical asshole. Hey, egotistical asshole, you're the leader of the Aqua people. Let's fuck, okay? Let's do it. So like, she just jumps around from shitty people. She just needs to have a higher belt of being so like. Maybe she needs a life coach. Is what she needs.
Life coach.
The bar set so low.
Oh my goodness! Let me show you.
Who deserves better? She's a smart person.
Here's a sick. Now, see, Shaw, why you had to do this to me, Shaw?
As long as it's not Rogue. I love Kiki, but I don't want her to play Rogue.
Shaw, why you had to do this to your boy? You supposed to love your boy.
I don't even know.
Why you gotta disappoint me with this? I ain't never.
She's a Nickelodeon star, like back in the day.
Nope.
Well, I was like, be careful with Nickelodeon stars right now. That's not going so great.
It ain't. It ain't.
Nickelodeon's really not going great.
All right.
Nickelodeon didn't age well.
We got some more Marvel news going on here with pick number 4. We can't forget you either. That movie.
No. Okay, hold up though. Can we really blame Chris Hemsworth for Thor: Love and Thunder?
I liked it.
I liked it too.
Trash.
And it wasn't even for the butt shot or the abs, man.
That thing trash. Straight trash.
No,
right now.
There are moments in Thor and Love and Thunder that are absolutely to die laughing. There are some absolute great bangers in that movie. However, the overall movie, I'm not a huge fan of. But it sucks because it has a director that I absolutely love. But he really shouldn't have been directing that movie. He really shouldn't have. Unfortunately, he directed Thor Ragnarok and it slapped. It did well, which is so insane. And so Marvel was like, hey, can you do the same exact thing again? And so they did try to do it again, and it didn't land. It didn't. I don't think that's Chris Hemsworth. So the fact that he's coming forth and apologizing, Chris, you don't need to apologize for anything. You did, bravo, buddy. You did the best job you could. I'm going to go back to your director, who I absolutely love, and say, hey, what the fuck, man? You could have done a little better. Bar was head a little high. You tripped.
Movie trash.
Or as he put it, he just took the paycheck.
Pretty much.
The director said that.
Was it all the times that Jane was trying to come up with a catchphrase, Will?
Oh,
yeah. You had a problem with that.
This trash.
Bring the color back and stuff like that.
I love him like having this relationship with the hammer.
I know that was hilarious.
And keeps trying to get back to the hammer.
That was funny. I'll give you that.
The whole movie.
Like, what the heck?
I'll give you that. All right, let's move on to pick number 2. We got some DC news. James Gunn has confirmed that scripts for Peacemaker, Supergirl, who was poorly cast, Creature Commandos are complete, and we can expect some casting news for Brave and the Bold, Lanterns, and other upcoming DC projects in the coming month or next year.
Can we
Man,
just
I
stick
feel
with
bad.
animation, please? I'm getting tired of.
No. Like
That
I'm.
Supergirl
Oh, here's
casting was bad.
okay. But guys, okay, hear me out with this. I think we need to give James Gunn the benefit of the doubt because we have not seen anything of his for DC. Like, no, for his new current DC universe, nothing's been released of his stuff. So before we can really start piling on and be like, he's gonna do a bad job. Like, well, hold on. Like, he's proven to do the 2 DC things he has done so far have been fucking bangers. The Suicide Squad and Peacemaker have slapped so hard that DC has never been able to touch how good they were. And also, like, this guy gave us the best trilogy in Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy. And then, guys, can we not forget that he also gave us the live-action Scooby-Doo movies, which were kind of badass?
That casting of Supergirl, and I know I can't play this all on him, but that casting of Supergirl was bad. That's bad.
I'm ready. I'm willing to wait and see how it comes out because there's nothing about it has stricken to me that I'm like, oh god, like I'm willing to wait and see what happens.
She don't look nothing like
it's not the Flash.
like the character.
Huh?
She don't look anything like the character. Oh, just a bad guy.
I will wait until I see the first trailer.
We need to redo her. Can we use how her face? Can we do that?
I mean, who knows?
Is
Maybe
this
they
a
will.
Sonic the Hedgehog moment?
They just might. They got that face. We'll be all right.
Is this a Sonic the Hedgehog moment where we need to like vote to change someone's face or something?
It could be.
I mean, I just don't. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me because I'm a huge Melissa Benoist fan, and it's like she fit the character so well. I don't think when I see her, I don't think of Supergirl. I just don't. I don't see Supergirl in looks. I don't see Supergirl in anywhere in the tone to the comics. I don't see Supergirl in her at all. So we'll say
Hey,
I play it.
movie
Optimistic
magic.
We'll go from there. We'll see.
Movie magic. Have you not seen? Well, who was it? What's the talk show host? What's his face? O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien.
Have you not seen his superhero outfit that he had made for him? Like,
I've never seen that.
Oh, you haven't? So a couple of years ago, he went to the studio company that makes like all the costumes for all the superhero movies, and so they made him a costume, and he looks ripped and buff and like a superhero, and it's all because of how well they were able to make the costume look. And so, like, I don't know, man. Like, until I see the first cut of the movie, with how good people can do with camera angles, with how much you can do with costume designs, you can make anyone look kind of badass. Now, will it be good? I don't know yet. Until I see it, I can't tell you. But you can. There's potential for things looking insanely good. I mean, look at Deadpool, for Christ's sake. How they made Deadpool look great is wonderful because that was an easy thing to fuck up. And they nailed it. Doing a real costume with some light animation stuff.
We'll see, but to me, and she's a good actress. I'll give her that. She did what's his name? Really good. House of Dragons, really good. But I just got to see because to me it just doesn't. She doesn't scream Supergirl. Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 2 will be out on April 23rd of 2024. I got a chance to see a little early version of that thing.
Did you say it was going to be out on April?
Yeah, going to be out April. Crisis on Infinite Part 2, April 2023 or April 23rd of 2024.
We're in May.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm like, wait, what day is it?
That's what he put on it. I'm just reading what he put.
Okay, I'm all like,
put that or not. I don't know if
did,
put that
did my time machine work? Have I time traveled?
Yes, you time traveled.
Yes, it has worked.
You're just letting people know it came out in April.
We're letting people know it came out in April. Yes, we're letting people know. Yes.
Part 1 was good. I finally got to watch Part 1. It was, they've been added that to Max.
Part 1 was really good.
Did you see Part 1?
They added it to Max.
Good.
Part 1 is good.
Matthew Bomber as the Flash was awesome. So.
Part 2
I enjoyed it, but I can't say it's my favorite DC production so far. Just because I'm not overly familiar with that storyline. And so there's a lot of things that are happening, like the time slipping that the Flash is experiencing. For me, felt a little too much and hard to follow, in the sense of like, hey, if I look away for like a minute, I just might miss something really important. So I didn't like that.
I had to put my phone down and just focus.
Yeah, you have to. You got to put your phone down, because otherwise, like, oh wait, shit, what just happened? Hold on. It was good. I liked it. I just don't think. I think DC has done better. And this isn't trying to shame it. It's not saying like, oh, it's bad. I just think DC has put out some bangers over the years, and this, to me, this was good. This wasn't great like DC puts out.
But how is it not great in your opinion? Is it the storyline? Is it the animation? Or is it a little of both?
I don't think I necessarily had anything negative on the animation. I would say it would be the storyline, just because most of these characters we're seeing were technically not. These are not characters like the Batman and the Superman we're dealing with are not our Batman and Superman. They are different universe, and so like these characters are. It's and I don't want to say it's hard to follow, but when it's characters you think you know, but it turns out they're not the ones you know, because you don't realize that Batman is not our Batman till about 30 minutes in.
True.
About 30 minutes in is when you like, oh wait, this is not our Bruce Wayne. And so like that's when things start changing in perspective, like how these people are different. That's why everything feels slightly off, because they're not the ones we grew up. They're not the Justice League that we grew up on. I'm currently, because of how much I love DC stuff, I watched this movie. It made me want to watch more stuff. So I'm actually in the process of rewatching Justice League, and I'm rewatching season 1 of Justice League. I'm like, I forgot how great this show slaps. It is so good that you're addicted. That it has good storytelling. It has good connection. It's just so good. And even watching X-Men 97, like how good their storytelling is there. I don't think this Justice League movie, now granted, this is only part 1 of part 3. So maybe after all part 3 are out and I watch all part 3s, this might end up like being better than I thought. Maybe they laid out a foundation that I haven't seen yet. It's just right now, without me getting all those answers, I'm kind of like, yeah, I had a good time. I'd watch it again. I'm not going to sit here and say like, man, I love this thing, because I'm like,
you are so optimistic tonight. I wish I could be you tonight. You are just so optimistic. You are just
free comic book day, and I had free tacos. How can I not be optimistic?
I mean, good point.
I had
free
some good
free tacos. That's a win-win.
I got free tacos, I got free comics, and I got free alcohol. So I had some cherry moonshine.
Cherry moonshine?
Oh, so good. And then I also had like a strawberry vodka cocktail of some kind. So good. Yeah. So I mean, how can you not be in a good mood?
True. James Gunn, Kent's family. Pruitt Taylor Vince as Jonathan Kane. Neville Howell as Martha. Doggone it. Pruitt Tyler Vince as Jonathan Kent. Neville Howell as Martha Kent. David Cornsweet as Clark Joseph Kent. And that is pick number 3.
I can kind of see it. I don't necessarily think it's a really great fit.
Who is that actor who's playing the Kent boy, the older the dad?
Who's playing the dad? Pruitt Tyler Vince.
Tyler Vince. Who is that? That's
Pruitt Taylor. I'm sorry. Pruitt Taylor Vince. I'm sorry. Pruitt Taylor Vince as Jonathan Kent.
How do I spell that?
Pruitt. Then Taylor Taylor. Then Vince Vince. Go on to Shaw's name.
I think he's been in some Disney shows.
No, this actor is a wonderful actor. He's also already been in Marvel and other comic book shows. Yeah, he's a great actor. I forgot about this guy. I know he's been technically already been in DC. He was in the Constantine movie.
Okay.
This guy was in Identity, Constantine. In Marvel, he was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a little bit. He's been in Stranger Things. He was in Heroes. He's done a lot of
Walking Dead.
True Blood. Like, this is a good actor. So,
He's
like,
in
I don't
True
know how
I
well
remember
like
True
this
Blood.
character, but he's a good actor.
I remember True Blood. True Blood was a good show.
That's a good show.
True Blood was wonderful for the most part.
Yeah, pretty good. Next up, My Adventures with Superman season 2 comes out May 25th. Did you guys like the first one?
Why
No,
is
I'm
it-
not watching the second one.
This
Wait,
is like
wait,
the
what
Velma
was that?
situation. Why is this a thing?
Well, you know me with animation style. I did not like it because it was fake anime. So, and also the whole
Fake anime.
magic girl transformation of Superman, kind of a
No.
thing.
It was
They
kind of
lost
fun.
me with the whole thing about Superman is the secret identity.
Yeah.
Well, here, let me
Wait,
tell
wait,
everyone
wait.
right now because I'm a stupid teenager. Like,
Right.
that just doesn't fly.
Facts.
What? No, what? What? Hold on. One, he's not a teenager in this.
Okay, he's a
College
stupid college kid.
Okay, and two, you know what? He still has his secret identity. What's the problem about letting his two best friends have the knowledge of his of this? What's the problem with that?
Friends talk too much. And they'll start
Yeah,
spreading
because
people's
Have you not met Jimmy?
Superman's story, for starters, yeah, he hasn't met Jimmy yet. He hasn't met Lois yet in original Star Wars canon.
Star Wars?
I mean, Superman canon. Sorry, I'm stuck on Star Wars Day. So, in
The Force is
Superman
not
canon,
with you.
He doesn't begin until after college, after he's graduated and has his
But
Right.
this isn't the main universe they've made that clear. They established it. It's
No,
not our
this
main
is-
universe.
This is the dumbass universe.
Superman's universe.
Hey though, come on though. Like, it's kind of fun. Like, I'm really it's not at the level of like Harley Quinn with being like adult, but like it's clearly leaning the direction of being young adult. By trying
It's leaning in the direction of being stupid.
I don't know. I guess maybe it's just me. I have fun. I've always hated the trope of Lois Lane not knowing who Superman is, because to me it's
Well, she
always been
obviously
the
doesn't
dumbest.
know who Spider-Man is either, so it's
Exactly.
not good.
Exactly. No, I've always hated that because she's always been like, oh, she's the world's greatest like reporter. She's just so smart and wonderful, but she
Yeah.
can't figure out her boyfriend is Superman. Yeah, okay.
horrible. That's a
Yeah,
horrible
so, like,
story.
Okay. So I've never liked that trope. I've always thought it was a dumb trope. I've always thought it's bad for feminism. So I've always thought it made women look bad. Because it kind of did. It was like, oh, women are dumb. She can't recognize me. If you go read the old comics in the 50s and 60s, that was kind of how they painted it too. They
Well,
did.
yeah.
They
But
would be like,
here's the
oh,
thing, though.
she's just a woman. She can't recognize me.
I
Even
just
It's bad.
Like, even in modern TV shows, though, Superman has tried to keep his identity as secret as possible for the safety of those around him. So
Why?
the fact that,
Yeah, but
the fact that college Superman,
he's not Spider-Man.
well, maybe.
No,
maybe
I'm saying is he doesn't need to be miserable like Peter Parker. Peter Parker
Oh,
believes he has to be miserable all the time. So he has to be like, I can't tell anyone, so I must carry this burden. And guess what? Miles Morales has just proved that the whole Peter Parker thing was bullshit. Because Miles Morales has like three of his best friends who know he's Spider-Man, and it's working great for him.
Yeah,
Then
but
they
that
die.
also gets along with the
So
typical
far.
DC trope of I need to be emo. Like they started with Batman and Dead Parents.
Yep.
They couldn't get him again, so they're like, "Here,
Yeah.
we'll do Dead Uncle because his parents are already gone.
yeah.
So Dead Aunt and Uncle, and then that'll be why he's emo."
Mhm.
No,
I
yeah, but
Uncle Fire.
I just think the show. I just think the show is bad.
that's fair.
I think
Yeah.
it's like
fine.
Velma. Who asked
Oh
for
yeah.
it?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vel- can we actually agree going forward that she may not be named on this show because we can't give any more credit to that show. We can't give that show. It's like Voldemort. We can't say the name.
What if Thou Shall Not Be Named show is out? Also, one of
what-
Thou Shall Not Be
Gives
Named.
us power.
Yeah, exactly. It gives it power.
Exactly.
No. If you don't like I'm not someone who's gonna be like, you need to like Superman. No, if you don't like it, who cares? Like, it's fine. That's okay. Like, it's not going to be made for everyone. That's 100% understood. Like, it's going to be. It's an animation style that is very, as you say, fake anime, Janae.
Avatar was fake anime. Voltron was fake anime. She-Ra. The new ones. The new ones were.
Okay, the new ones.
Okay, I'm like, the original Voltron was Toei.
I'm about to get my feelings hurt. Don't go back to the
I was
original.
like, the original Voltron was Japanese.
No.
Don't go out to the original, even though I hated them damn
I'm talking
Voltron
about the
kids.
new-
Don't be going
the
back
new
there. They wasn't good. They were a good show.
And also, you can't insult Voltron because Deadpool loves Voltron, and you can't insult it because Deadpool will come after you. You know.
Voltron.
Hey,
I don't like the new Voltron. My husband likes the new Voltron.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I have tried to watch.
I'm
it.
with you.
Yeah.
But today, my thing is, you know me. I don't like the Digidestin. I like the Digimon.
Yep.
I can't stand the Digidestin.
Yeah.
I don't like the Voltron. I don't like none of them. I just don't like them. They to me, they take away
They're
from what
angsty
makes the
kids
show the
instead of,
show. And I just don't care for them. But I feel you on that new stuff, and that new stuff is terrible. It's trash, straight trash. There's a Sonic casting. We have that in pick number 5 here.
I think that's perfect.
Woohoo! You
think
just
it's
now
perfect.
guaranteed the movie sold out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hell yeah!
Yeah, I was like, you put Keanu Reeves in it? Oh, you just guaranteed the movie sold out opening day.
Perfect for him though.
That's a great cast. I love that.
Is there anything bad, Keanu Reeves? I mean, is there?
He's
I mean, Matrix.
such a nice
The last
man.
Matrix movie?
Oh,
Yeah, that wasn't that great.
Fell asleep.
The last one wasn't that great. That's a good point, Don.
Oh, okay. Hear me out on the last Matrix movie. One, I think the last Matrix movie is better than the
Refunded.
third Matrix movie.
Refunded.
Wait, what?
Refunded.
Call it refunded.
Here, I personally love the meta aspect of the most recent one, like the jokes that they made in like the meta way that they did, like how the Matrix is a video game that he's been working on and all that stuff. Like, I personally had a lot of fun with that. I don't necessarily think the story was like super compelling and great or anything, but I had so much fun with the idea of all the meta jokes that they could make on top of it, and then also all the hidden things that they put in there for like Alice in Wonderland because of the first one, as well as the directors of it are the same directors who did the show Sense8, and they put a lot of their actors from Sense8 into the new Matrix movie, and I was so happy to see those actors again because I loved Sense8.
They're still a bad movie though.
I had fun. I don't think it was a good movie. I just had fun.
Yeah, I don't think it was a good movie either. There's a live action Scooby-Doo show in development at Netflix.
Are they trying to combat She Who Will Not Be Named?
That's what they might be trying to do.
You know what they should do?
I did enjoy the Scooby-Doo DC crossover because they made the joke with the glasses thing with Velma because she dropped her glasses and they're like, "Oh, hi, who are you?" Lois Lane did that to Velma, and they're like, "That's Velma."
Did she like run away? I mean, because Velma, she got issues. Velma got issues.
If they're gonna do a live action Scooby-Doo, can I ask or input or submit like a request to have a specific live action cameo in the show or movie? The cameo I want is there need to be a concert venue somewhere, and it's Simple Plan.
Damn.
What's his Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. There we go.
Damn.
Come on, we want that.
Damn.
Simple Plan's been rocking that out at every concert ever since that show.
Might as well do one more. Let me see here. Doctor Who 2020. Well, hold on. I missed one. Ferrandis Sanu joins the 15th Doctor and Ruby Sunday in the second season of Doctor Who, and that starts airing in 2025.
May 10th, baby, a week away. We got this.
We also have all 8 episodes of Doctor Who 2024 episodes. All 8 episodes are here. Space Babies, The Devil's Cord, Boom, 73 Yards, Dot and Bubbles, Rogue, The Legend of Ruby Sunday, Empire Death, ahead of season. Okay, and yeah, Empire Death. Next announcement ahead of season 4. It's been announced that The Witcher will end with season 5.
Oh no,
bro.
That show's still happening.
Well, I mean, they're gonna give Miley's X a chance.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird because Netflix is famous for ending things after 3 seasons, so it's weird that they've even made a 4th.
End with season 5. Mufasa the Lion King in theaters December 20th.
Nobody asked for that.
I saw the trailer for that.
Exactly.
If you go get Jeremy Irons back, I might watch it.
Did anybody catch the Transformers 1 trailer? I did.
Oh my gosh, it was
Really
awesome.
good.
My son is upset that the movie is not out yet. We shouldn't have shown him that trailer. He's like, Transformers now? No, honey, it's not coming out until later. Sorry.
I did watch the Acolyte trailer, the new one that dropped today.
Optimus Prime kicks ass though. He kicks ass. Have you seen the real Transforming Optimus Prime? Have you seen that toy?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But they have one for 3 of them now.
They got
Optimus.
Megatron now, and they got Grimlock too.
Yep. All 3 of those can all transform.
I love it.
Buy one.
Transform.
Yeah, they're like what, $200 or $300?
But $200.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Who's gonna start GoFundMe so I can
Well,
just
Simon,
like-
if you do it, and we'll watch that stream. We'll put that stream right here on the show.
I will do it now.
If they have a Grimlock one, I might. That might be Merry Christmas. For
You
my
might have to.
They do have a Grimlock.
Yeah, Grimlock is out. Yeah, he was the second
that,
one.
He got that
Yeah.
nickname in the Navy.
Oh
It
nice.
is stuck. There is a picture of him with the voice actor who did Grimlock.
That's
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's got to be like the
we
easiest job.
need to have a shirt for him that says "Me Grimlock, no bozo, me Grimlock King."
That's got to be like the
No,
easiest
no.
job. In
If I make him a shirt, it's gonna have to be with the saying that got him in that nickname
Oh no.
of Grimlock no like horn.
Nah.
I do have some soul crushing information I don't think anyone wants to hear, but those toys are not 200 or 300. They are a lot more.
Oh, like 3,000.
Okay, not that much.
Okay.
Well, like I'm looking at Grimlock right now, and it's like $1,700.
Hey Tyler. Borrow $1,700, dog.
Yeah, I got that. Let me just pull that out. Hold on.
Okay.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe.
Yes.
For
Hey,
the
we
Geek
still need our
Gauntlet so
GoFundMe.
everyone can have a Grimlock.
Will and I still need our GoFundMes for our dual discs so that we can go to Kat's house and duel, okay? And then we'll get a duel on TikTok before they take away TikTok from us.
So we need to GoFundMe for the dude. They do need money to get the cat's house. They need money to get back home.
Okay, so it's Geek Gauntlet GoFundMe for geek stuff.
There you go. There you go.
It's
Yeah,
just a
there you
Geek
go.
Gauntlet pot of
There
stuff
you
that
go.
we.
There you go.
For anything
The
that
goal
we
will be like 5,000. That's the goal.
It's gonna be like $6,000.
Oh
Okay,
no, we haven't got our goal yet.
I found Grimlock. I found the Grimlock actually cheaper. If you go to directly to Hasbro's website, it is $1,500. That's $200 cheaper than $1,700.
$200 cheaper.
Hey, $200, man.
Hey,
I'm gonna put
listen.
the link in the chat.
And then Jeanette, you can't let your kids play with none of them. You can't let your kids play with none of them. Oh hell no. Mine are teenagers and they ain't getting nowhere near them. Hell no. That's too much money, man.
I'm gonna give myself a high five. # no kids.
Wait, but because I had kids, I got like extra comics technically.
You did.
They each got 5. I technically got 5. and
But can
my
you
husband-
imagine? But can you imagine if Ethan gets a hold of Grimlock and drops him?
Oh,
Yeah, Janae's like,
Man.
oh.
Game over.
Man. Ooh,
I will say though, the Megatron change is dope as hell.
I want the Megatron. That's the one I'll take the Grimlock, but I really want the Megatron one.
Well, I take all 3, but yeah.
Yeah, I want all 3, but the Megatron one, boy, woo, that thing is bad. Last but not least, Jeff Bridges, who played Kevin Flynn in Tron Legacy, recently announced that he'll be joining the upcoming Tron Ares. Okay.
The new Daft Punk soundtrack.
So Daft Punk doesn't work or aren't a band no more. So
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do. All right, you
See, then I
guys.
don't know even why they bothered to make a 3rd movie, because that was the only reason was for Daft Punk.
But hey, as far as we know, this will be their comeback tour.
True.
Right.
True.
They're gonna be like, we're up all night to get paid. We're up all night to get paid.
and as soon as they make that movie, they're gonna like, oh, we're done. We're broken up
All
again.
right. All right, real quick. We got 2 more things to do, and then we're gonna rock on out of here. Janae, do you have any anime news for us?
The only thing I got is Black Butler is coming back for season 4 after a 10-year hiatus. So I'm gonna have to watch Black Butler to see what all the hype is about. So
I like Black Butler. I really
I've
did
never
like it.
watched it.
it's
I've
on
heard it's good.
Crunchyroll.
I like Black
Really
Butler.
good.
I really did like it.
And so, well, all the Japanese voice actors are coming back for it, but I'm unsure about the English voice actors.
Right. Gotcha. All right,
But in
appreciate that.
Marvel, the Japanese voice actors are coming back. So
Appreciate that. Diamond, what video game did you have, if any?
So a new Batman Arkham game titled Arkham Shadow. It'll be released on VR experience.
Let's go.
But note
Let's go.
So it's not gonna be made by Rocksteady.
oh,
That's
don't take
disappointing.
my money.
It's made by Steady Rock.
Steady Rock.
It's the sister company. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no, is it made by Sister Rock? Oh, I don't want to pick up that one. Oh.
Also, Sony is forcing all Helldiver 2 Steam players to connect to a PlayStation Network account.
They're forcing what? They're forcing people?
Yeah. It was like, oh my god.
How can you force?
By probably blocking them from playing the game, they can't fully go past the main screen by logging them without logging in. Probably.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
when you're a live game, you can do that. You can block people from going into the game, entering the game, because live service.
Yeah.
That's just crazy to me. Okay, go ahead, Diamond.
Also, Take-Two Interactive plans to shutter 2 studios as part of a massive layoff announced last month. So Roll 7 is Roller Dome, and then the Intercept Games, which is Curveball Space Program 2.
Just forcing people to sign up for. What is this country come to?
You don't want to hear that answer from me.
You don't want to hear that, especially in Texas right now with like half the stuff that's being like you have to sign up for. Like,
Oh my gosh.
Then for the video game stuff, did you see? I think that started today or yesterday. Didn't the open beta for Marvel Rivals just start?
I think so. I haven't been keeping up with that. I'm like,
I think the open beta just started. I think either yesterday or today. I sadly don't have a PC that probably could process it, so I'm sadly going to cry and not be able to participate. But I still stand by that game, no matter how dumb and cheesy and corny and rip off of Overwatch it is. I'm like, shut up, take my money. It's if there is a collector's edition that's $300, I will find the $300. Don't care. I want it. It's great. It's perfect.
and then Xbox announced that they're having a showcase this summer, June 9th, on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch during the Summer Game Fest.
Fitness, these tacos in my mouth?
Lewis,
I mean, that's
Lewis
kind of
Berry, thank you
fitness.
for joining the stream. We do
Yeah,
appreciate
hey,
you, my friend.
if you-
Thank you.
If you Taco Fest, you have to walk the entire fairground, and there's almost nowhere to sit. Plus, it was raining today, so if you wanted to sit, you had to soak your butt in the bench. So you kind of had to keep walking and eating tacos.
That's what was going on when we drove past. Now I know.
Now you
Yep, Taco
No,
Fest.
that's
People
not-
go eat tacos.
been doing this after battle. G.I. Joe. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up real quick. Let's go around the room, get final thoughts before we roll out. Kat, what you got for us?
Well, we have got some new episodes of the Captain's Logs and Lightsaber podcast that went up this week. We have new episodes of War of the Stars talking about Bad Batch that went up this week over on Podbean or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Mondays over at Geek News Now, we always have MCU Monday. We've got Tuesdays, we're going to have the Sith Dominion. We're going to go ahead and on Thursdays, we're going to have Cantina Happy Hour. I'm not sure what they're talking about yet because Bad Batch just wrapped. But, you can find all that information on our YouTube channel over at Geek News Now Official as they post that, as well as on our Facebook and Instagram pages. And of course, as always on Saturdays, roll on back in here to catch us here at the Geek Gauntlet.
All right, Janae, what you got coming up this week?
I am hoping to commandeer my table so that I can start doing my hat project. I found a couple designs that I want to try. I found one for doing a Sailor Moon cowboy hat thing. So
There you go. There you go.
I do
All
that.
right, Diamond, what you got going on this week?
So this week I just finished a stream for Life is Strange True Colors, and I'm going to continue doing that stream later this week.
All right. And finally, Tyler, what you got going on this week, my friend?
Oh gosh. Well, today being Star Wars Day, I did watch a Star Wars movie yesterday for fun. I actually been waiting on watching a Star Wars movie tonight just for funs. Watching some too many shows, too many movies. We'll see what they are. Reading as many comic books as I can, getting those going. Just always and working on projects. I wanted to give a shout out real quick. I was going to send it to you, but I didn't get a chance to send it. Janae helped me draw and make my logo for my Funko group and made it pretty. So Janae was a badass and did some badass work. So
There you go.
we'll have to next podcast or something. We'll have to put it up there to see how badass she did and made it look cool.
There we go.
Oh, I do have something. We've only watched the first 2 episodes of Knuckles, but very funny so far. So.
Is it? I want to watch Knuckles.
Isn't it cool?
My
Isn't it cool?
son does not want to watch any more of it because Knuckles was eating Cool Ranch Doritos, and those are Mama chips, and Knuckles stole Mama's Mama chips, so he does not want to watch it anymore.
Anything with Idris Elba, I'm down.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah.
All right, you guys. If there's nothing else, I want to say thank you for everybody there who joined us this week on the Geek Gauntlet podcast. We do appreciate it. For everybody here, I want to make sure you guys have a great week. Have a safe week. Don't forget, we'll be right back here next Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, same bat time, same bat channel. We'll see you guys next week. Everyone have a great week, guys.
Bye.